What's up everyone, this is your host Manik. So I never thought this day will come when we'll finally have a Snapdragon processor in a Samsung mid-ranger, because we know how much they love Adreno's lineup. But thanks to tough competition, it's finally here. And without saying much, it has been impressive so far. It gives really tough competition to other devices in this price segment. So in this video, let's compare it with the likes of Oneplus Nord that has been way too much hype till now. So let's find out if it is really the best choice for you under 25,000 rupees or $350. So the Oneplus Nord is priced at around 25,000 rupees for the base variant, and the M51 is also priced at around 24,999 for the base variant. Though with the discounts both of them had, at present one could manage them at 24,000 and at 23,000 respectively. To get a better idea, I started using Samsung M51 as my primary device, as I have been using Oneplus Nord since a month or so. Anyways, let's cover them point wise. First would be the display. Well, we have a 6.4-inch 90Hz Fluid AMOLED display on the Oneplus Nord and a usual 6.7-inch 60Hz AMOLED display on the Samsung M51, which might not seem that great on paper, but comparing them side by side, I see no issues with any of them. Though the display on Oneplus Nord comes with its fair share of issues, which you are bound to notice in some scenarios. The display on M51 has no issues as such. The display is crisp and feels even more immersive than the Oneplus Nord. Because of the slight curve it has and because of the single punch hole, it easily gets disappear in day-to-day tasks. Overall color and sharpness wise, I found the display on M51 to be better than Nord in daily usage. The blacks are deeper on M51 and also no tint issues as such. Though the max brightness on M51 is a bit lower than that of Nord, I had no issues with any of them in direct sunlight. Coming to hardware and build quality, well, the Samsung M51 is quite huge and the back cover is plastic, and so is the frame. And on the other hand, the Oneplus Nord also has a plastic frame, but the back cover here is glass, so of course it looks more premium out of the two. But the plastic back on M51 has a reason. That huge 7000 mAh battery. Because if it was a glass back, then we would have ended with a more bulkier device. The in-hand feel on M51 isn't bad at all. The weight balance is done perfectly. So basically both phones are solid, and the looks are totally a subjective thing, so pick the one you like. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to stay notified about the latest videos from this channel. Talking about the software part, so both of them run on Android 10, but the Samsung M51 runs on a custom skin, that is Oneui 2.1, and the Oneplus Nord runs on Oxygen OS 10, which is much closer to stock Android. Though that is about to change soon, but that is not even an issue right now. See, there are multiple issues that you guys and even I have experienced till now, like random frame drops in apps like Google Chrome and slowdowns here and there. And not only that, there were random Bluetooth disconnection issues and high standby drain even after removing Facebook related apps. And all of this still exists to this date, and it's nothing that cannot be fixed with an update. On the other hand, there have been no issues as such with Oneui, at least till now. The standby drain is minimal, all the extra apps can be removed of course, and Oneui is quite clean and polished. Plus it has features like always on display, Dolby Atmos support and music sharing as well. So the overall software on Galaxy M51 is something I've started to like after multiple issues on Nord. So no matter how good the Oxygen OS is, if it affects usability, you start to ignore the positives. So my choice would be Oneui for obvious reasons. Talking about the performance aspect, well, Oneplus Nord has 6GB of RAM along with 64GB of storage in the base variant. And the Galaxy M51 also has 6GB of RAM, but with 128GB of storage and an SD card slot too. Yes, 64GB on Nord is quite less, but that is faster than what you will experience on M51. Here are the numbers in front of you. So the storage type on M51 is slower than what you get with the Oneplus Nord, and due to that, you might see tiny delays in app launches and day-to-day tasks. Plus with the Snapdragon 765G on Oneplus Nord and 730G on M51, of course, Oneplus Nord beats Galaxy M51 in benchmarks and performance for the most part, at least on paper. But the M51 isn't that slouch in day-to-day tasks, and can easily handle any task you throw at it. The gaming on M51 is also good, and you won't have any problems or heat ups as such. That 7000 mAh battery just feels awesome to have, as you can game for much longer on the Samsung M51. But the experience will of course be better on the Oneplus Nord, since it has a better processor and storage type. So Call of Duty runs on very high frames on both of these devices without any issues. And so far, the experience has been good, because the game is so optimized and both of these devices handle it really well. So in this department, Oneplus Nord is a clear winner. Talking about the battery backup and charging standard, well, of course, you guys also know Samsung M51 is the ultimate winner because of this monster battery it has, and it is just huge, guys. It's really difficult to drain this battery, and the device lasts easily for 2 full days on a single charge and then some, which I guess is incredible. Though you get 1 day battery life on Nord, the charging standard on Oneplus Nord is tad faster at 30 watts, due to which it takes less than an hour to charge completely, and for M51 it's just shy of 2 hours at 25 watts. But another feature where M51 has its edge is in reverse wired charging, so you can basically charge any Type-C device with the supplied cable, which is just awesome, and I find myself charging my earbuds now and then, so I'm really glad to see this feature. Coming to the cameras now. Well, we have a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor on the Oneplus Nord with an 8 megapixel ultra wide, a 2 megapixel macro camera and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. And on the other hand, a 64 megapixel Sony IMX686 sensor on the Galaxy M51 with a 13 megapixel ultra wide camera, 5 megapixel macro and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. So on paper, the cameras on M51 are better than Oneplus Nord. But does that mean better performance too? Well, yeah, it is definitely better than what we have on OnePlus Nord. Look at all these samples side by side in comparison with OnePlus Nord. See, the OnePlus Nord has a great back camera, no doubt. But because of a bigger sensor on M51, the light it takes is so much more. And rest, the processing by Samsung is also quite good. Overall, images look better on M51 as it has better dynamic range, colors and details. Zooming in and you can see the amount of details on M51 versus OnePlus Nord. This shows up even more in night mode, where Samsung M51 makes good use of that wider aperture and delivers a brighter image. Though the nightscape on OnePlus Nord tried really hard, and it delivers good images too, but M51 has slightly better images for dark scenarios. All of this stands true even for the rest of the cameras. The ultra-wide angle sensor on M51 takes better images that are brighter and more detailed than 8 megapixel shots on OnePlus Nord. That last macro camera, to be honest, is crappy on both OnePlus Nord and M51, but because of the 5 megapixel one on M51, it takes somewhat usable images with little details. Also, the portrait shots are better on M51 as it captures more details and better depth of field that can easily be edited afterwards too. On the front as well, both have 32 megapixel primary sensors, and here too, the OnePlus Nord produces some overexposed and inconsistent images, which just don't look good at all. Though it has a capable sensor too, the software processing is just bizarre right now, and the images lack details. But OnePlus Nord has one extra ultra-wide angle camera. The Galaxy M51 is quite consistent and produces much better images that look really detailed, and the portrait mode is better on M51 too. So definitely in the camera department, Samsung M51 is best out of the two. It is a complete package in terms of still images. And here is a quick video sample, so you guys be the judge and let me know how you feel about the video quality on both of these devices. And more on the camera features in a later video. Coming to the other tiny features, well, the speakers on OnePlus Nord are louder than what we have on Samsung M51, but they sound a bit clearer on M51. Though I didn't have any problems as such, and the calls were clear on both devices. Plus you also have voice over Wi-Fi support on both OnePlus Nord and Galaxy M51. The fingerprint scanner on OnePlus Nord is more modern because it is an in-display one, but the one found on M51 is faster and more convenient because it unlocks as soon as you press the power key. Both devices have face unlock too, but the one found on OnePlus Nord is a bit faster than M51. Plus you get a 3.5mm headphone jack too, which comes in really handy. So to sum up, Well, the Galaxy M51 has its own fair share of advantages as compared to Oneplus Nord. And I think if you have any of these devices, well, congratulations, you have made an excellent choice. But overall, the Galaxy M51 seems a better package out of the two. If you are not that much in heavy multitasking, as it will last more and feels more refined than OnePlus Nord. So overall, I think you should be the one to decide what's best for you and not me or anybody else. And that was it for now. Do like this video if it helps you out and subscribe to stay notified. So I'll see you in the next one.